Hi everybody, thanks for checking out another weekly update. Hey, it sure has been a rough last few days. The weather's been terrible. I know the phone lines have been down, the power's been down, sometimes the computers are down. So I know it's been tough on you. We're hoping to have a strong finish. We got the last few days of March. But the exciting news is April 1st starts on Friday. And what that means to you is that spring cleaning time, customers are going to be shopping more. They're starting to think about those summer projects. So you're going to see better weather, better traffic, better sales, and hopefully better paychecks for you with our new Commission Plus base system. So a lot of opportunity coming your way. Need to be optimistic, stay positive on it, and we need to be ready to help those customers when they're coming in. Okay? Something else. I posted a new Armstrong video on their product knowledge, and basically shot it myself, goes on to talk about the values of Armstrong and some of the product knowledge that the representatives didn't cover. So 10 minutes long, check it out. I know a lot of you have already listened to the product knowledge training from the Armstrong reps, but I've sat through two of them, and there are some things that they didn't cover all the way. So check it out, and I think you're able to pick up a few more pointers. Okay? Hey, for this week, we want to talk about some basic selling skills, if you will. And the first thing, as top-notch salespeople, which we have a lot of veterans, we've got some new people, but is to remind you of what are the 5 things that people are looking for. The average consumer, when they walk through the doors of S&G, obviously they're coming here. We're a destination store. They're coming here specifically to look at flooring. But what are their needs for the average consumer? Okay, and this is from market research. Let's take a look and let's review them in case you never heard them or forgot about them. The first thing is everybody wants their floor to be beautiful. When we talk about color, style, finish, how it matches with their house, their personal taste, if you will, everybody wants a beautiful floor. If they had beautiful floors and were happy with them, chances are they wouldn't be looking to replace them, right? So beauty is number 1, and that's more the aesthetics or the appearance. Number 2, everybody wants their floor to be durable. They're spending a lot of money, so they want that floor to last for years, years, and years and still look great. Number 3 is easy to clean. Everyone's schedule is so busy today. Most housewives are working, or they're at least running the kids all around and everything, so maintenance is a big thing for most consumers. Now remember, the average floor covering customer only purchases a floor once every 8 to 10 years. So there's been a lot of improvements with hard surface finishes, aluminum oxide, clean sweep finishes, as well as the carpets with the new stain resistant fibers or PETs, things like that. So easy to clean is a big factor for a lot of people that they're not even aware of how good or how much improvement there's been over the last decade or so. The fourth thing is everybody wants a good price. They want a great deal. Okay? That's just the way consumers are. Go figure. And the fifth thing is they want an easy process. They want it to be simple for them to come in, make a decision, choose what they like, get a good price, and then have it installed efficiently. Not a lot of hassle for them. Okay? And actually, when you look at these 5 things, and the store that can fulfill these for the consumer is the store that's going to win the job. That's where the consumer is going to buy, is whoever can supply these 5 areas for that purchaser. Okay? Now when we add up these 5 things, it can be covered under one word. And that one word today is value. Okay? Value is kind of the new buzzword since the recession started. Okay? And what does value really mean? It means that what's the overall worth of your services, your product? You know, what's the value of a shirt? What's the value of a McDonald's hamburger or what have you? And it's very personal. It can't be really defined per se, because everyone has a different importance or a different way of digesting or understanding or putting the value on something. Okay? But there are ways that we can improve the value of products, and that's basically what we're going to talk about today. Now, in general, value never means the lowest priced. In fact, if you're old enough to remember the old cars, Yugos, that came around in the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around there, and what they were really inexpensively almost junky cars, but they were the cheapest cars like ever made to come to market. And they sold some. However, they were unreliable, they broke down a lot, maintenance was a bear on them and everything, and basically after 4 or 5 years the car company went broke. They just couldn't sell enough cars. So even though it was the cheapest price, it wasn't a good value because of the associated problems. Now, if price were the most important thing to everybody, there would only be a few choices where to shop. Obviously, Walmart would be, I mean, they're huge, but there wouldn't be a Target, there wouldn't be a J.C. Penney's or things like that. Most things would be purchased over the internet. Companies like Macy's or Nordstrom's or Tiffany Jewelers, Morton Steakhouse, places like that wouldn't exist because they are more money, but people still find that they're a great value because it meets what their expectation is or what they're looking for. Now, as salespeople, that's our goal, is to find out what people are looking for and fulfill that need and offer them the best value that we can. Now, value basically comes in 4 stages or 4 areas, and that's what we're going to focus on right now, okay? And those are the value of you as the salesperson, the value of S&G or the company where they're purchasing, the value of the product, what's the product made of and how it's going to last and how it's going to clean, so on and so forth. And then lastly, for S&G or the floor covering community, the value of our installers. Okay, so let's dive into those really quick. Okay, first off, the value of you. Okay, it starts as soon as the customer walks through the front door. Okay, now if you're thinking that you're going to stand behind the counter and wait for the customer to approach you or come up to you, man, you're an order taker. Orders are placed at the counter. Sales are made out in the field or out in the carpet land or out in the areas. If you find yourself always behind the counter, you're in the wrong place. That's where we write up sales. That's where sales are taken. But sales are made out in the field. Okay, so never want to always be caught behind the counter. Customer starts walking in, boom, you're away from the counter, you're greeting them. You have that big smile, you're welcoming the S&G, introducing yourself, and taking it from there. And basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to bond with the consumer. You want to become their trusted advisor. Okay? That's adding value to you. If you can earn that trust from them, become their friend, being able to communicate with them, being able to understand what they're looking for, listening to their needs. Okay? We used to call it, or we still call it, romancing your customer. And it's almost like if you remember, back in high school or whatever, and you went out on a date, how attentive you were, how excited you were, and you'd listen to every word that your date had to say, and you'd be digesting it, and you'd be all excited and giddy and all that stuff. That's basically what we're talking about when we talk about romancing our customers. We want to have that same excitement that they have. They're coming in to spend thousands of dollars, so we have to feed off their enthusiasm or let them feed off our enthusiasm and our energy. Okay? That's building value to you, making the process easy for them, becoming their trusted advisor. Remember, everybody wants a beautiful floor, so you, as the flooring professional, can help suggest what colors they should pick or what product they should put down. You, as their trusted advisor, would then go on to tell them how great the product's going to perform, how durable it's going to be, how easy it is going to be, how easy it's going to be to clean the product. Okay, so all those things go into building value in you as the salesperson. Okay, and when you do that, you'll build a loyal clientele, a loyal following. People ask you for your business cards for their friends and families and neighbors. Okay, so and when you get a customer and you build that bond, stay on it, keep nurturing it, ask them for referrals. That's the law of reciprocity. You've done for them, so they're willing to help you and do for you. Okay, now the next is the value of S&G, and that goes back to our years of reputation, how long we've been in the marketplace, our advertising, and all the things that we bring to the table. In fact, though, probably about a year ago, we sat down and had everybody list out the value of S&G, and hopefully you take a look at that every once in a while. But there's 63 different things that we do on a daily basis that a lot of our competitors don't. Okay? Now, Along with that, just to touch base on a few of them, we do free estimates. We have display floors, samples they can take home. We have specific measuring times. Those are all things that are valuable to the consumer. That makes the process easy for them, more enjoyable. Importantly, helps build value to the company of where they're purchasing. But probably the biggest thing is our name recognition and our reputation. Never undersell our reputation of S&G. People always want to buy from us. Sometimes they think they can't afford us, but there's no doubt that they always want to buy from us. Okay? Next thing we want to talk about is the value of the product. And obviously this is where your product knowledge comes into play. Okay? Now, the more informed you are, the more you know about the products, the warranties, the buzzwords. You know, if you say Armstrong has the Clean Sweep G finish on it, or aluminum oxide, or advanced generation PETs, things like that. Those buzzwords mean a lot to the consumer, but it's more about you being able to explain the features and benefits. Okay, so really important that your product knowledge is up to date and top notch. Okay, that's how you build value in the product. Okay, if you don't have a lot to say about the product, or you can't build it up or give a reason to buy the product, boy, you're really going to miss a lot of opportunities. So stay up on that product knowledge. Okay, next thing we want to talk about is the value of our installers. And obviously all our installers are S&G certified. We have warranties on basically all the things we install, lifetime warranties. Can't get much better than that. And they're warranties that mean something, because we obviously have our claims managers or customer service managers that go out and take care of these problems. So our installers are much, much better than the average guys that are out there working at our competitors. So never underestimate that, and sing their praises a lot. Okay, so those are basically the 4 areas of value that when a customer comes in that you have to be able to explain, show, build the confidence, build the worth in S&G, and you're going to see your sales go up. Okay, now in closing, I know I'm running out of time here. Never underestimate the power of positive thinking. Okay, now I was watching Jerry Springer the other day, and it always finishes with Jerry's final thoughts. Well, this is Jim's final thoughts. So this one is positive thinking. Never underestimate its value. I know some people are nervous about the new pay structure. Don't be. Embrace it, love it, and you'll connect with your customers, and everything's going to be just fine. Now, one other thing I want to introduce this week is, since I'm seeing not everyone is watching the videos because I get the tabulation on it, for the first 4 people that email me after you watch this video, and you email to jimradijak@sgcarpet.com, okay, and you say positive thinking, I'm going to reward you with a $10 Subway gift card. So, and I'm going to start doing that periodically on different videos to hopefully get the viewership up. So first 4 people, email me the word positive thinking. When I get it, you'll get your $10 gift card to Subway. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.